So this is video 5.4 for college algebra, and this is going to be a rather short video, probably not much writing on here, just listening to me talk, because these are basically story problems using logarithmic models that we've gone over in 5.1, 2, and 3. And mainly what they're doing is they're teaching you how to take tables and be able to write equations from the tables. Most of the examples under B, it will say create an exponential function, find an exponential function. Let's see, what else do we have here? Many, find an exponential function. Yeah, all over the place. That's one of the things you're doing, and that's where you're using your calculator. What you're going to do is you're going to input, so for example, example 1. You're going to input the table there, table 5.8, and you're going to use X as your age in years, and your Y is going to be your monthly premium for 10-year term insurance. So you're going to put those X's in there, and there's Y's in there. It's going to give you a graph similar to figure 5.33a without it connecting, B with it connecting. And you're going to hit a couple other buttons that have to do with your calculator, and it's going to give you the equation, the exponential function B, where it says create an exponential function. That's not something that the book is teaching you how to do by hand. It's just telling you use your calculator and push the few buttons, or in some cases they're using an Excel spreadsheet, such as in example 2, to do basically the exact same thing. Find the equation. Okay, so that's pretty much what 5.4 is. I would suggest you try a couple of these, look at the examples, and put the information in your calculator and make sure you're getting the right answers back. If you're not sure how to make your calculator do that, find an exponential function, Google it or YouTube it, exponential functions from data tables is what I would plug in there. I looked up, there's lots and lots of videos on how to do that with your calculator, and you being able to see the buttons they're pushing, that kind of thing, whereas with my videos, you're not able to actually watch a video. The bandwidth isn't wide enough to do that, so it would be just as easy, probably easier for you to just watch a YouTube video of somebody actually holding the calculator and kind of taking you through that. The only other couple things that I would like you to look at is bottom of page 361, the constant percent changes. That's an important part to look at. Page 363, exponential model. There's two different equations up there, one with a 1 plus r and one with a 1 minus r. Now, the one with the 1 plus r is for exponential growth, such as the number of bacteria growing, something like that. The other one is exponential decay. Okay, so obviously that is something that's decaying really quick. So look at example 4, and it will go over how to use those two formulas. Logarithmic models on page 365. It gives you f of x equals a plus b ln of x, and y equals a plus b ln of x. Okay, both of them mean the same thing. The f of x and the y are the same thing, but they're just showing you with the y equals a plus b ln of x that's what you would use with a graphing calculator. Use y and not f of x. And then they give you an example. Again, A, find the logarithmic model that fits the data. So you've got your calculator, you put the data in there, and it spits out a formula. And then you use that formula then to find your answers for that particular situation that they're talking through. And that's pretty much it for 5.4. For 5.4, I'm only going to assign numbers 1, 3, and 7, as well as Let's do 17, 19, and 21. Okay, so not very many problems here, but I would like you to get your calculator out, give it a shot, see what you can figure out using the formulas there. And I can go over all of the examples like I do with other lessons, but these are going to be such that it's just easier for you to just read those and go over those. And again, one other thing that I want to put out there is none of this work will show up on a test. Okay, so 5.4 will not be on a test, but that doesn't mean I don't want you to at least look through this and get an idea of what's going on. So please do that for me. And that's it for 5.4.